Hello everyone, what's going on? And in this video, we are back with some P-plates. It is currently 10:30 at night and I'm recording the road because I can. Basically, I'm at my friend's house and I was there and I was like, hey yo. I was checking Gumtree for some cheap cars because I'm always fucking on the lookout for some cheap cars. And I found this Citroen. So I bought it earlier today through a bit of a hassle. And obviously I had to, I was in the city to take a look at it, fucking buy the car, but I had to go for dinner after. Obviously I've just come back from that, so I need to catch public transport to go pick up this car, just from Darling Point. But yeah, 10:30 at night, getting very keen, very excited. We're gonna have some fun with this car. So the reason I bought this car is to have some fun with a like a shitbox over summer, basically. Just have a car that I don't really care if it gets scratched or something. Just fucking enjoy the summer with, really. Because obviously I don't want to thrash the piss out of my GTI, Audi or Lexus. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get a Citroen for that. It's I'll have to show you when we get there, but I'll start filming again once I'm in Darling Point. So I'm not going to film much because you can't really see it, but here's the car. As you can see, it is a Citroen C4. Got the P plates here. Bit of hail damage, bit of just general wear and tear. A lot of fucking damage here. Massive dent there. But yeah, so let's give her a start up. Unlock it with the key. It's a bit of a moment. Let's start it up. Ooh, listen to that. Roars into life. Damn. Alright, well let's get this home. So it's the next morning, obviously we've got all the cars out here. Absolutely crazy. But now I'll be able to give you a little tour of the car. So it is filthy, so I'm giving it a bit of a clean at the moment. Obviously got the festive DILF at the moment. But yeah, it's covered in webs and everything, so I'm just gonna actually give it a proper clean. And I mean, yeah, there's not much to show of it. There's just like dirt on the windows. Wheels are filthy. It's even got tyre sensors. Like, look at that for a 2006, which is crazy. Also, I discovered last night the headlight is literally loose, so that could just come out at any point, to be honest. So I need to find a way to fix that. Apart from that, there's a bit of hail damage on the roof and just little imperfections everywhere, to be honest. So yeah, there we go. A little dent there as well. But let me show you the inside of it. The goofy arm mirrors. So obviously the seats underneath have been protected with this seat cover, which I'm going to remove. Same with the back. But the interior is just typical Citroen. The steering wheel like moves without the center of it moving. And then if you give it a start up, it's only got 66,979 kilometers on it, and its next service is only due at 73,000 Ks, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, it's pretty insane. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. Yeah, now we're gonna go. Oh, actually, let me show you some features. So obviously you've got the digital little display there. You've got the kind of floating dash there, radio there, aircon controls there. You've got sport mode, so when you push that, little S comes up. You've got manual mode, so you can manually shift. In here is a glove box with a cooled part for your drinks and everything. I mean, yeah, that's basically the main parts of it. You got little cubbies everywhere, ESP button there. Yeah, it's a 1.6 litre 4-cylinder. So, I mean, yeah, it's also sagging. So I'm going to go to Kmart and get some little thumbtacks to stop this from sagging. So hopefully that'll go pretty well. And yeah. We're back at the Citroen. I've done some shopping for it, and yeah, it's all clean now. Also, I put the skid area plates on it, but as you can see, it's all like the wheels very shiny, whole car very shiny, very clean, which is good to see. So yeah, now I'm gonna get some thumbtacks so we can pin the roof back up. We did. Okay, so here I am. It's been a while since I bought the Citroen. I think it's about 2 months almost since I bought it, maybe a month and a half. And obviously I still haven't completed this video. I'm actually in New Zealand at the moment, and I had nothing to do, and I was going through this old footage, and I'm like, oh, I never uploaded the video of the Citroen. So basically I owned it for 4 days, and those were 2 other days. So on the other 2 days, so on the third day, I basically, like, I drove it to work. It was on a quarter of a tank of fuel. I parked it on a bit of a hill because I couldn't find parking. Came home from work, started the thing up. Obviously, let it warm up. Even though it's a shitbox, I like to still let cars warm up. Yeah, there's like 40 seconds out of my day. Let it warm up, whatever. I go to drive it off, I put it in gear, and the car just stops. So I turn it back on. It starts again, it's fine. And then I put my foot down, and it just cuts out again. It keeps doing that. I keep trying to start it, it keeps cutting out. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, it's probably out of fuel. Because I think what they've done, they've put the fuel pump in the weirdest fucking spot in that. It's French, so obviously it makes sense that they put it in the weirdest spot ever. And it refused to start, so I ended up having to put like 10 litres of fuel in it to get it to start again. And eventually, yeah, I got it started, and I'm like, you know what? I bought this thing. Okay, I'll be honest. I bought that car for $800. $800. It retails for like $4,000. And it still had reg on it as well. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of destroying it more, let's sell it and get a better car. So what I did is sold it for $1,750 and bought myself a Lexus in Victoria. So I flew all the way to Melbourne for this Lexus off money that I basically, like, I gained $1,000 out of this car and I did nothing. I owned it for 4 days. I mean, yeah, there was nothing wrong with the car. Like, I thrashed it around a little bit, but I didn't break anything with it, to be honest. And it had a good service history, and I didn't scam the guy. Like, there was nothing wrong with the car. When I sold it, there was nothing wrong with it. And like, that thrashing is basically all I did. That was like 2 minutes worth of like thrashing it, and that's all I really did to it. So yeah, this is your sign to keep a good eye out on Gumtree and see if you can find a good deal. But if you find a good deal, tell me first, because I want it before you. But yeah, that's it for the video. Very spontaneous, short one, but sure.